All right, hi guys. Tonight I'm working on my dual carburetor setup on my tunnel ram for my engine. I'm working on the return springs right now. The return spring brackets, I started making a notch in this corner because where they mount on here, they bolt through the carburetor bolt. Some of these brackets I've had in the past have a hole there. You can bolt to this little threaded hole in the carburetor base. But this one didn't. It was just solid right there. So I'm gonna just grind this corner out, and I'm gonna grind that corner out so I can put a small bolt in there, and that way that keeps the bracket on there when you take the carb off. If you don't have that, this linkage will just flop loose and stuff whenever you unbolt the carb. It's just a pain. So I've had them that way too, I believe. So I'm gonna do that. I'm working on that right now. I'll get these return springs set up. Once I get the return spring set up, I'm going to be ready to start setting up the linkage. The linkage will be fun, I believe. It looks like it might be kind of hard to set up, but anyways, the whole setup on this engine, I never did really go over that with any of these videos yet. It's a 526 big block Mopar stroker, Trick-Flow 240 power port heads. Mopar Performance M1 tunnel ram, dual 750 Proform carburetors in my home built 2 1/8 inch primary headers, Harlan Sharp rockers, and it's a comp solid roller cam, so should run pretty good. I'll go over some more specs and details of everything else in other videos, but that's kind of where we're at here. We're trying to make, I'd like to see it make 750 horsepower. I'd say it'll end up being a little bit shy of that, but if everything works out good, it'll be close. So that's what we're hoping for. I'll probably make another video here once I get the linkage all set up. It'll be kind of neat to see this, see all these blades open together and just make sure everything's tuned in right. But that'll just be neat to me. There's a lot of moving parts, and it's just, I like it. It's cool. It's different. It's old school. Nobody runs dual carburetors anymore, so it's kind of neat, especially on stuff like this. I've seen dual carburetors, here and there on sheet metal intakes with, $5,000 setups. This is a, home ported out of the box intake manifold from the 80s or 90s with, 2 cheapo carbs on it. So we'll see how it works. It's going to get tuned in at BES Racing Engines on the dyno, so they'll tune me in good, I'm sure. Hopefully it all works out good being a street truck, and hopefully it makes good power. But I'll make some more update videos as I get along here. Thanks.